Cardinals, they trade for John Lester from the Washington Nationals for outfielder Lane Thomas. So the Nationals completely gutted their roster here. And they got no one left except Juan Soto, the only man standing on that national roster. So John Lester, we know he's a veteran. We know he's 37 years old. And obviously he's got great postseason experience. But on the season here, he hasn't done much as Lester. 75 and a third, 3-5 record, 91 hits, 42 earned runs, 14 homers given up, 29 walks, 51 strikeouts, a 5.02 ERA, and a 1.59 whip with 3 quality starts on the season. And the last couple weeks here for Lester, 12 innings, 1-1 record, 9 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 homers, a walk, 9 Ks, a 2.25 ERA, and a 0.83 whip with a quality start. So right here, the Cardinals, they definitely need some back end of the rotation help, and they made 2 deals here. They got J.A. Happ, and now they got John Lester, and they didn't give up much to get him. And Lester, we know he obviously was on the Chicago Cubs for 6 seasons as well, so he's obviously familiar with this NL Central. But right now, the Cardinals, they're a lot of games out of the wild card race. It's 7.5 games, I believe, right now, and they need to make up a lot of ground with a lot of teams. But in my opinion, I don't think these moves are going to put them over the top to pass teams like the Dodgers or the Padres in the wild card spot here, especially what those teams did at the trade deadline. These moves by the Cardinals are minor, and right now the Milwaukee Brewers, I don't think they're going to catch them either here. The Cincinnati Reds are also ahead of them in the division as well. So right here, the Cardinals, they go out there and make a move for Lester, and they're hoping to catch lightning in a bottle or something. But I just don't see it. They needed a bigger type of deal, like getting a Jose Berrios or someone along those lines. But Lester, as far as fantasy baseball goes, right now, he's only owned in 5% of fantasy leagues, and I don't think it's going to change as much here, even though I know he's familiar with the NL Central. Just the last couple seasons, his numbers haven't been up to par, and he's been a 4th or 5th starter with a 5+ ERA. So the Cardinals here trying to get something out of Lester, making a deal, and we'll see if Lester could do anything of decency for the final 2 months of the season.